Southward Korea's CEO Jae-in says his U.S. copy, Donald Trump card, deserves big letter of credit for negotiations among Southward and Polar Korea. The negotiations, detained on Tuesday, were the first in 2 years and led to the ad how Polar Korea would email a deputation to the Spartakiada in Pyeongchang after the year. Mr. Luna told he requested to show Mr. Trump card his appreciation. The U.S. CEO tweeted 1 week ago how he had driven the negotiations on. He told he had made so by creature, company, powerful and readily to perpetrate our full might versus the polar. Mr. Luna said reporters on environment, I believe CEO Trump card deserves big letter of credit for earning on the inter-Korean negotiations. It could be a resultant job of the US-led sanctions regime and blood pressure, he told. After on environment, a lonely Polar Korean member arriving at the World Olympic Board staff in Switzerland to formalize the treaty to email athletes to the 2018 Games. Russia's overseas ministry welcomed the agreements achieved to conduct negotiations above war issues. We expect how their realization will be to de-escalate tensions on the Korean peninsula and encourage sustainability in the area, the ministry told. Mr. Luna's declaration in himself is a sign of the hard link he has to go. It is not unfeasible how Mr. Trump card's stricter link has really emboldened Pyongyang to testing the tactful water. But can these inter-Korean negotiations ensure a start spot for dealing more than basic problems of the Polar's nuke program? Two things are precise. Polar Korea has no intent of give up its nuke stockpile and it will requirement more than tests to show its ability. And the US insists how Pyongyang will not be permitted to evolve a ability to hit at the mainland joint state. So the heating of bonds among the two Koreas may ensure a calm in tensions for the length of the Spartakiada, but which later. Mr. Trump card has previous told he would be readily to sit downward in the Polar Korean lead Kim Jong-un in the next, by the law facility. Jae-in underlined his obligation to a Korean peninsula out of nuke arms a day following the negotiations. Polar Korea, yet, rejected to talk nuke matters, although it did accept to increasing war contacts. Officials of Southward Korea informed how, in all of the unsuccessful expert weighed-in, does nobody very trust how negotiations and dialogue would be departure on among Polar and Southward Korea law now if I wasn't company, powerful and readily to perpetrate our full might versus the Polar. Fools, but negotiations are a nice item.